How's it going, everyone? This is Petey Proudlock, and I'm here with a video about why the 2020-2021 season has been a write-off for Newcastle United Football Club. It's been that bad, it really has. I know we finished 12th in the league table, but that is very flattering. We did not deserve to finish in that spot in the league table. We really did not. We only finished there because other teams around us were dropping points, and it was after the last international break we started to pick up the points again. But there has just been a lot of lows in this season. It really has. Where we've been at our most angriest, where we've give out so many rants on my videos as well. So I've got a list of reasons why in front of us, which I am going to read out. So I'm going to do these in no particular order about why I think this season has been an absolute write-off for our football club. It really has. Starting off with this one, Steve Bruce's dinosaur tactics. We all know the bloke is tactically inept. He's got one of the worst stats in the Premier League in terms of management. And yeah, I would say we've had a better squad this season, but yet performance-wise, they have been a lot worse. They really have. He's telling players to drop back a lot of the time, barely anyone pushing forward. We're going to play long balls up to Callum Wilson half the time, and we're going to leave him totally isolated up front. It's been a lot like that in a lot of football games as well. Not to mention performance-wise, where we have turned up because of Steve Bruce's awful tactics. I mean, both the Brighton games, I mean, they were shambolic. Absolutely shambolic they were. It was one of the worst I've seen, particularly the one down at the Armex Stadium. That was abysmal. We handed Sheffield United their first league win of the season down at their place. Oh yes, we chucked in the towel against Brentford away in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. Chance to get to a semi-final. But no, we completely and absolutely bottle it in that game. Deary me indeed. And not to mention, Steve Bruce just stands there, hands in his pockets, with that pouting look on his face, as if to say, I just don't care at all, do I? So yeah, there is reason. The first reason I have give out Steve Bruce's dinosaur tactics and his dinosaur football. Another one I've gone with, and that is wrong formation Steve Bruce has picked out before a game. I've said we should have went with the 4-2-3-1 formation, but no, we went against that completely this season. I don't think we ever used it this season. Last season, Steve Bruce's first season, we used it and it worked. But no, we went against that. We used it 4-4-2, 4-3-3. A lot of games we went 5 at the back, where it didn't work. I mean, after the international break, okay, it worked, but still, a lot of those formations did not work at all, and we got absolutely took apart in that game. Why didn't we use 4-2-3-1? Well, go and ask Steve Bruce that. He'll probably tell you the reason why he didn't want to go with that formation. So there is another reason that I've gone with the wrong formations. Another reason I've gone with so many injuries we have picked up this season. We must have been top of that list, or near the top of that list, in terms of players picking up injuries. I mean, what are we doing in training that is making these players get these injuries, not being 100% match fit? We've got one of the worst training facilities as well. I mean, we're rushing players back far too quickly as well, and then they go pick up another injury and they're out for the next few games as well. I mean, it's been unbelievable. So that is another reason I have gone with so many injuries we have picked up in football games as well, or in training as well. I mean, Steve Bruce, he couldn't take a training session half of the time. So that is why these injuries have probably been happening. Deary me. Another reason I've gone with Steve Bruce's pathetic excuses, whether it's before a game or after a game. I mean, what was he coming out with? Oh, yes, we're going to roll our sleeves up. we're going to dust ourselves down when we lost a game. And we're going to make sure we're going to try and perform out on that pitch rather than say we're going to go in and perform on that pitch. I mean, dearie me, they were becoming very inexcusable, and I just completely had enough of them, along with all the other fans as well. Had enough of those excuses time and time again. Yeah. I mean, to come out and say them, my God, my word. So there is another one. Another one I've picked out as well. Steve Bruce's much disrespect towards the fans, where he says, "Oh, will you get off me back because I know what I'm doing." Well, we know 9 times out of 10 we didn't know what you were doing on that pitch as well, did we? We could see it with our own 2 eyes that you didn't have a clue what you were doing out on that football pitch. No chance in hell. 9 times out of 10, it didn't work at all. Another one I've picked out, throwing players under the bus at times, like he did with Dubravka in a way. Did he rush him back in far too quickly when Darla was underperforming? Matt Ritchie as well, had to call him back in quickly. Yes, he was doing brilliant, but still, the bloke didn't play a lot of games because he was frozen out after he called Brucey a coward, which because he was, I must say. Both the Longstaffs as well, I'm going to pick them as well. I mean, Sean not getting picked a lot of the time during that rotten period, I must say. And Matty Longstaff just then getting completely frozen out of the squad, completely, where it looks like he now wants to leave. And can you blame him? No, you can't. Because he's thinking, if I've signed this 2-year contract, why am I not getting picked? Should give the bloke an opportunity. No, we will persist with other players who are just simply underperforming. My word. Another one I've picked out. We managed to set a record of 2 wins out of 20 games. I don't think I have ever seen that in my lifetime as a Newcastle fan. 2 wins out of 20. If any other manager in a football club with a good ownership had that record, I think they would have been out the door. 100%. But because we've still got Mike Ashley and Lee Charnley, who just don't care whatsoever, they thought, nah, we'll keep him on a job and see if he gets better. Well, you could say, did he get better after that last international break? Well, but we picked up the points, but were the performances still great? Nah, not really. Absolutely no chance in hell. So 2 wins out of 20. Dearie me. Who has ever seen that record as a Newcastle fan? I don't think other Tatley and net managers we had have set that record before, apart from the one we have now. Yeah. Another one I'm going to pick out as well, and that is not giving a lot of the youngsters an opportunity in terms of cup matches, etc., etc. Well, Anderson, not really a massive opportunity. Matty Longstaff backing away. What about some of the other players as well from the under-23s who could have just given an opportunity? But no, Steve Bruce was probably like, no, I need to make sure I play a lot of my first-team players to make sure we're guaranteed to get the 3 points if it's a league game, or we're going to progress into the next round of the cup competitions, whichever we were playing. And no, he was just, again, picking players who were just simply not good enough, underperforming, and just didn't give these youngsters an opportunity at all. So, yeah. And the final one I'm going to go with, and that is Shelvey being handed the captain's armband when Lascelles was out with an injury. I mean, how the hell does he deserve to be the captain's armband? Honestly, really? The performances I've seen a lot from Shelvey this season have been nothing but of laziness. The bloke looks past it completely. He really, really does. Yes, he performed in the few of the games towards the end of the season, but is that enough? How way, man? No. I mean, why not Richie, the captain's armband? You could tell he is more of a leader out on that pitch, and he could certainly give out instructions as well, and you could tell he likes to play the game, and he's passionate. Now I thought, we'll give it a Shelby because he's been at the club longer. I mean, dearie me, man. So there you are. That is the reasons that I have gone with about why I think this season has been a write-off. It's been a disaster. There's been a lot of lows in this season. There's been a lot of angry moments, and a lot of fans are glad this season is now finished. Because I'm glad it's finished. I've just thought, no more Bruce Ball for a while. We need a massive clear out in the summer in terms of getting rid of the dead wood. We need a new manager still, although he probably looks like he's going to stay on, which we're probably not looking forward to. And it wouldn't surprise me if a third relegation was to happen next season under this idiot manager, tactically inept dinosaur we have still. It'd be great to get a new manager, but does it look like they're going to get rid of them? Probably not. So there you are. That is my reasons why I've give out is why Steve Bruce, why this season has just been a complete and utter write-off. It just really, really has indeed. I know you were probably going to come up with some of the comments, some of the reasons down in the comments about why this season has been a write-off. So feel free to get your comments down there. It'd be great to get your thoughts as well. Tomorrow there's going to be a live show on the channel as well. So I'm going to be asking you how you think this season has gone, and it'd be great to get you on, and be great to hear your thoughts about this season as well. I think I know what a lot of you are going to be saying, but it'd be great to get your thoughts on about this, definitely. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like. Please drop your comments in as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit the subscribe button, and I shall catch us all tomorrow night. Take care. Well, I'm just glad this season is finished. What a disaster it has been.